Good morning and welcome to your Move It Monday workout for December the 9th. It is a Monday. We're doing a level 1 exercise routine that requires no equipment, not a single blip. You don't even need shoes on for these workouts. What you do need is a commitment to work out every day, all 5 days of the week, and Monday is the greatest day to start it out. Of course, you don't want to go to the gym. I don't want you to go to the gym, and that's why this routine will help you learn how to master your movement and get the most out of your exercise time. We're going to jump right in here. So let's warm up with 2 moves. We're going to do a standing bicycle crunch to start, and then we're going to do one other warm-up move, and then we're going to do 2 sets of 6 exercises. That's it. It's level 1, not super difficult. I'm going to show you some ways, guide you through the ways that you will make it more challenging if you're a little fitter, or how you hang back and take it real easy if you're just getting started. So let's stand up real tall and get those shoulders back. Make sure that your ears are in line with your shoulders. Take a big step out with your right leg. Don't turn your toes out. Squeeze your tummies. Find your glutes. And then bring your right elbow down and across your body as you bring your left knee up to meet it. Squeeze in the middle there, then stretch back out. And then do the same thing with the other elbow and the other knee, with the left elbow and the right knee. All right, time starts now for 30 seconds. What you want to do is exhale when you squeeze. You inhale as you stretch back out, and really stretch back out. Don't skimp on that part of it. You want to squeeze and then stretch. Squeeze and then stretch. Exhale, inhale, focus on the muscles that you're squeezing, and really keep your body as aligned as possible when you go back to that stretch. You've got 3 more seconds. All right, now just simply march in place. Give me a really great high knee, really controlled movement of your knee, lifting it up to about hip level or higher, and then lowering down slowly. Time starts now for 30 seconds. Your arms are going to swing forward and back. It is early in the morning for me too, my goodness. All right, let's keep you going here. Now, make sure that your toes don't turn out as you're moving along here. If your sort of tendency is to turn your toes out for stability, you want to focus on forcing to keep your feet straight, forcing your feet to stay straight. All right, that helps you use the entire leg. When you turn your toes out, you start using mostly just the front part of your quadricep, and you don't want to do that. So keep going. We've got another few seconds. We're just marching in place here. March a little faster now. And 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're going to do jumping jacks, or for a level 1 perspective, these are called half jacks. So we try to get a little jumping in every workout. I know people kind of cringe when they hear the word jumping, but you really want to get your heart rate up, and this is a great way to do that. When you jump your feet out, don't turn your toes out, and lift your arms at the same time up over your head. If you want to do the full jumping jack, you're lifting your arms all the way up over your head, touching up at the top, and then lowering your hands back down as you jump your feet back down. Okay, 30 seconds. Time starts now. Remember to land lightly on the balls of your feet. Real important part there is landing lightly, keeping a slight bend in the knee for shock absorption, but keeping your body weight distributed between the front and the back of the leg is also really important. So focus on where you're landing. Make sure that you're landing lightly and then maintaining that tall composure, your tall posture as you're jumping your arms up and out. Kind of pretend that someone's got maybe a string pulled up from your head like you're a marionette, so that you can stay really, really elongated. And you're doing great. As I'm rambling on, the time goes super fast. You've got 5 more seconds of jumping jacks here, and we're going to slow it down. All right, good. Now, slow down to a completely unmoving position for the most part. We're going to go into the first position of ballet, right? That means that your heels are touching together. Your toes are turned out as far as possible. And your hands can be on your hips. If you want a little added boost, you can lift your arms up over your head, making a circle up at the top. But let's start the 30 seconds now. You're going to breathe deeply. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Squeeze your tummy muscles like you've never squeezed them before. Really focus on zipping them up from the bottom to the top. Squeeze your glutes. and try to get your feet out a little wider. You're going to have to press into the floor with all four corners of each of your feet in order to maintain really good stability here. This is very difficult because it forces your body to balance with such a narrow base from, narrow vertical base or narrow front back base. Keep going. 5 more seconds. All right. Now close your feet, bring them to a position where they're touching still, but your toes and heels are touching now, right? They're right next to each other. Your knees are glued together. We're going to do something that we call a modified chair squat, or a general chair squat. If you can do a full squat and squat all the way down, that's fine too. But you want to squeeze those knees together, shift your weight to your heels, and then lower your body down and back at least 6 to 8 inches for the modified version. And then if you're going to go farther, that's great too. Just try not to let your knees go past the tips of your toes. All right? You lift your arms up in front of your body, sort of saluting the sun, if you will. Though in New York City, where I am right now, there is definitely no sun. There is rain and it's a mess outside. I have to leave and go see a client in just a few minutes, and it's just not fun at all. All right, your 30 seconds is going on this modified or general chair squat. Keep breathing. You're just holding this position down there in the bottom. If you're going to lift up and go back into a squat, that's all right too. Just make sure you move slowly. You contract your glutes as you're lifting. Everyone's going to lift in a couple seconds because you've only got 5 more seconds until the end anyway. And 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze those glutes and press your heels into the floor as you slowly lift back up. All right, now down on the floor. We're going to do some mountain climbers. So you get yourself into push-up position with your hands directly in line with your shoulders. And you can be on your knees until we get started, but a mountain climber, or you can do a mountain hiker where you're moving one leg at a time only, is where you're going to bring one knee up underneath your body, then straighten it back out, and then you bring the other knee up underneath your body. With the mountain climbers, you're jumping your legs forward and back. Okay, so 30 seconds, time starts now. Make sure that your shoulders stay in line with your hands. That's how you know that your butt is down and that your abs are engaged. And that's why this particular exercise is challenging, because you're moving your body, your legs in this case, with that functional unit around your rib cage, all isometrically contracted as a unit. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep going. Push yourself a little bit here. You're in the thick of it right now. We're almost finished with the first set, and then you're going to do that quick second set where we move from exercise to exercise without stopping in order to get your heart rate up, keep it up, and really extract the most amount of calories from your body. As you start this Monday morning, you want to head out with a higher metabolism, and that's the most important part of the of this type of exercise routine. You're done, by the way. Go ahead and lower your body down to your elbows now. Let's do a modified plank. If you're on your knees, you're going to make this a modified plank. Of course, you can lift up to your toes and do a full plank. Let's get started now. 30 seconds. So your elbows are in line with your shoulders now, and you're lifting those legs up or staying on your knees with your butt down in order to continue that isometric contraction around your rib cage. All of those units of muscle functioning together, really, they pack a power punch when it comes to boosting your metabolism. And of course, it has the added benefit, very desirable benefit, of course, of helping you slim down in the rib cage as well. All right, keep going. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn your body over. Let's finish with a crunch, and then we'll do a quick break. So with a basic crunch, your hands are behind your head, elbows out wide. You can put your feet on the floor with your knees bent if you like, or lift your legs up into the air in a bent knee crunch sort of formation. But you want to pretend that I'm standing over you with a string and that I've wrapped it around your sternum and I'm pulling you up chest first, right? So lift your head, your shoulders, and the rib cage straight up. Look up at your ceiling. Exhale as you lift. Inhale on your way back down. 30 seconds. Time starts now. Move slowly. You want to lift up, you pause at the top, hold it there for a fraction of a second, and then lower back down slowly in order to benefit from negative resistance in the backwards direction on the way back down. Otherwise, gravity will allow you to do very little work. It'll do that work for you. It's amazing the way that works, right? 3 seconds more. 2 and 1, and stand on up. Very good job finishing up that first set. Now, you're not going to get as much instruction on the second set, so we're going to go through jumping jacks, then ballet first position, and then the modified chair squat without stopping, okay? All right, give yourself a couple of deep breaths. You need a sip of water, take that too. You've got 10 more seconds and we're going to get started. Good. All right, are you ready? Half jacks or jumping jacks coming up, and go. 30 seconds, landing lightly on the balls of your feet. Remember to stay straight, up and down. Elongate your body by pretending someone's pulling you up through your head. Really lift your rib cage as you're breathing. You want to control your arm movement. Land again lightly on the balls of your feet and keep going. Go a little faster now. 8 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Now bring your toes go out, heels touch. Ballet first position. 30 seconds. Time starts now. Squeeze your glutes. Lift those hands up over your head, channeling your inner ballerina if you can, or your hands can be on your hips, or they can even be stretched out to the sides if that's helpful in terms of your balance. Just focus though on squeezing every muscle that you can think of, and you've got another 10 seconds. Get the toes out as wide as possible. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that modified chair squat. Bring your feet together and then sit down and back into a chair, an imaginary chair. 30 seconds rather. Time starts now. Good. So it is, it snowed last night in New York City where I live, and I was walking around with my daughter. We went to Rockefeller Center. It was such a beautiful sort of holiday cheer type of afternoon. But overnight it turned to rain, and we have a full-on mess here in New York City this morning. So hopefully you are not involved in that, but if you are, please be safe. You've got 5 more seconds going down to the floor for the last 3 moves down to mountain hikers or mountain climbers. So get your hands underneath your shoulders, feet in position. Time starts now for 30 seconds. And apparently it is meant to be fairly clear, though, the rest of the day. Warmer again for like another 24 hours and then snow again tomorrow. So winter is here. Whether you exercise outside or you try to make it into the gym a few days a week, one thing is for certain. When winter comes, people tend to exercise less. Unless you're a big buff of like skiing or snowboarding or some other winter sport, you tend to eat a little bit more and work out a little bit less during this time of the year. So make it your mission to get up and get moving every day during the work week. Just make it part of your routine. Okay, down to your elbows now. Plank. 30 seconds. Time starts now. 1 move after this. You're hanging in there. Keep going. I promise this is a 15-minute workout, and we're coming up on 14 minutes. So we've got just enough time to finish the plank, turn you over, and do that crunch. So don't stop. Hang through. Keep going. Keep breathing. You're in your plank now. You've got 15 more seconds. Squeeze those glutes. Make sure that you're breathing. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn your body over. Let's finish up with that last crunch. Remember, bring your elbows out wide. Keep your neck in a neutral position. Your last 30 seconds is going. You lift up as you exhale. Pause at the top and then lower down slowly. Excellent. Great job, by the way, joining me for this exercise routine. Before you hit the stop button, make sure you take a couple of deep breaths. Make sure that you give yourself a pat on the back. Yes, this is an easy workout, but it really matters less that it's easy and more that you did something, because 5 minutes of exercise is better than no exercise at all. And all of the experts Scientifically, this is proven. Your exercise time does not have to be all done at the same time. So there's a cumulative effect where you get up, you boost your metabolism with 15 easy minutes with me. Do this every day, and then just make some smart decisions during your day about taking the stairs, making sure you get up and walk around a little bit every day. Eat smart. It's Meatless Monday as well. So join. You can actually join the community at Meatless Monday on our website at inshape-fitness.com. We have lots of recipes. And what do we make for today? We made quiche with collard greens and onions today. So real exciting stuff. Anyway, have a great rest of the day, great rest of the week. I'm Kim Watkins from InShape Fitness. Level 2 for this muscle maintenance routine will be tomorrow morning as well. So join me back here at Spreaker or iTunes or iHeartRadio if you're going to be joining me on that. And I will see you then. Have a great day.